Watch and share Creating Magic with Rotary on Suchichai Live.
Sawadee-ka. Welcome to Creating Magic with Rotary, a monthly live talk that dives into the inspiring world of Rotary service projects. We are simultaneously streaming on Suchichai Live, Mojo Club, and Rotary channels in 7 Southeast Asia countries or cities. My name is Suphat Vibunma, your moderator. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the remarkable story of Rotary in Myanmar, the land of stunning pagodas, vibrant culture, resilient spirit, and a bright future. For over 96 years, Rotary in Myanmar has demonstrated incredible resilience, overcoming challenges to continue serving its communities with the crucial role of youth in service and the powerful collaborations that are creating positive change. So, get ready to be inspired. It is my honor to welcome 4 Rotary leaders from Myanmar in today's episode titled Rotary in Myanmar, Rising Above Challenges, Building a Brighter Future. But first, may I introduce my co-moderator, Alex Kaung. He is the charter president of Shwe Bangkok Rotary Club, which is so far the one and only Myanmar Rotary Club in Thailand. Hi, Alex. Thank you for joining me as our co-moderator. You're in Bangkok, aren't you? Would you please introduce yourself a little bit more?
Hello, Supan, and all the viewers. Sawadee ka. Yes, I'm in Bangkok, living in Bangkok for nearly 3 years now. My name is Alex Kaung. I'm a charter president of Shwe Bangkok Rotary Club. Which is one and only, as you said, one and only Myanmar club in Bangkok, as well as outside of Myanmar. As my professional, I'm an engineer basically, but I focus more on sales and management trainer in the whole life for 10 years, and also the business consultant in Myanmar. But in Bangkok, I do some business investment, and currently I'm an executive vice president of the CM Solar Power Distribution Company Limited. So that's currently what I'm doing. Thank you.
Wow. What then inspired you to charter the first Myanmar Rotary Club in Thailand? And how long ago was that? Was it hard, and what was behind success? 4 questions in one shot.
Yeah. Actually, we started our club last year, this kind of period. We gather all our friends and we plan to start that club. Actually, all the club members are Myanmar who are living in Thailand. Some living in Bangkok, some living in Pattaya, Chiang Mai, Hua Hin, etc. So what we would think is, as a Myanmar community, who people living in Thailand, we are interested in service. So then we need to organize each other and we need to help each other. So we need a community. The second thing, Thailand is like our second home. So second home means that we need to understand what you Thai people are living, how you are living, how your culture, how your tradition, how your values. That's we need to understand. And this is the way that Rotary can learn a lot of other Thailand clubs together with all of you, and we will be more alive with all Thai people. And the third thing, even Myanmar or Thai people who needs help in Thailand. So we want to help them. So we can survive, of course, but we need some more guys. So that's the reason that we try to help people. Especially we focus on the kids. So that's how we started our clubs, and we survive successfully now.
Wow. How many members do you have in your club right now?
Currently, we have 35 and maybe more. Hopefully, maybe 40 more because 5 are waiting to be a member. So, in coming Wednesday, we are going to make the orientation program and we'll accept as a member.
How does the cross collaboration between Myanmar Rotary Club in Myanmar and in Thailand work? Was it a routine basis or on a project base?
Actually, we don't have a specific project yet because we are living in Thailand. Most of our members are living in Thailand, but we help each other. For example, in Thailand, we need some kind of projects. We ask from the Myanmar clubs, and also Myanmar have some activities. We go or not. Or sometimes our club, my club members are sometimes traveling Yangon and Bangkok. So if they are in Yangon, they go and help to other clubs. That's our relation.
Wow, interesting. Now, let us now welcome and introduce other three guests, all dynamic. First, Su Tin, District 3350 Assistant Governor, a member of Central Yangon Rotary Club. Then, Charles Aung Steber, past District Rotaract Representative and not a member of Yangon Rotary Club. And thirdly, Nyein, Rotary Youth Leadership Award or RYLA Chair, a member of Central Yangon Rotary Club. Alex, shall we ask each guest to introduce themselves a little bit?
Sure. So let me start with Susu, because we know I know Susu as more than a decade, right? So as my elder sister as well. So I would like to ask you about what you are doing. And another thing is Susu is a RCCY club, and RCCY is our sponsor club for Shwe Bangkok. That's I have to I missed that part. So, Masusu, could you please tell us, introduce yourself about maybe 30 seconds?
Yes, Mingalaba, everyone, Konsuban, Alex, everyone watching our live streaming. Sawadee-Kap. I'm Susudin, and not elder sister of Alex. In Myanmar, she's like my elder sister. So I'm the assistant governor for all Myanmar clubs representing District 3350. And I joined Rotary in 2017 with the Rotary Club of Central Yangon. And I also served as president of RCCY in 2020-21 Rotary year. And professionally, I'm involved in hotel tourism, distribution, retail, and a restaurant business. So I'm quite a handful of businesses in Myanmar. But Rotary is my very passionate, job, passionate organization that I joined. And I'm also involved in women empowerment because I'm a vice president of Myanmar Women Entrepreneurs Network, Nyein in Myanmar, and also the president of Business Professional Women in Yangon. And I'm also involved in, Myanmar tourism marketing as an advisor. So I involve in those kind of volunteer walks during my free time and my passionate hobby. And I hope that, today live streaming will give you a good glimpse into the Rotary climate in Myanmar. Thank you.
Thank you, Masu. Okay, the next one is our beloved brother Charles. I noticed that Charles have a Charles. You not only your mom, your younger brother, even sometimes I noticed that your dad also involved in so many Rotary activities. So Charles, could you please introduce about yourself in this Rotary life?
Thank you, brother Alex, for your very nice introduction. And I just wanted to mention I'm very honored to be here and to give you a little bit of information about the Rotaract clubs and the youth in Myanmar. My name is Charles Steber, and I previously served as the District Rotaract representative for District 3350. And also currently, I'm also the youth service chair for my Rotary Club. So I'm both a Rotarian and a Rotaractor at the same time. And also, I was elected to be the Myanmar Rotaract organization chair last year. And that is a platform for all Rotaract clubs to come together to do trainings, programs, fellowship programs, as well as international youth exchanges, which we are planning this year. So my job is to mainly cultivate, nurture the youngsters and the youth of Myanmar through our Rotary and Rotaract Foundation programs. So that's what I do as part of Rotary and Rotaract. Professionally, I'm mainly into the business of teak wood exports. So we process teak wood through our factories in Myanmar and in Asia, and we export it to the world, mainly to yacht builders around the world. So that's our main business. But other than that, we have other smaller investments in Myanmar. So we have a multitude of businesses in Myanmar. So nice to meet you all, and I hope to give you a little bit more of information about Rotaract and the use of Myanmar in our next sessions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Charles.
Wow.
And then the next one, it's Nyein. I think I don't see her. Is she still there?
Yeah, maybe she has internet connection. Let's skip her and then welcome her back later, Alex.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, great. So
Okay, so thank you all so much for joining us. We'll start our conversation with Susu. How about that, Alex?
Sure. I like to know
I'm
more
here.
about.
Okay.
Mine
she's
is
coming.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the challenges of
Okay.
Myanmar.
A is here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nyan, welcome back again.
Thank
So
you.
now
Thank you.
this is the part one that I want to introduce. Nyan is also my friend in our masterclass last 10 years ago. And
15
because
years
of
ago. 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Sorry.
15 years ago.
15 years ago, we are friends, and
Yes.
also because of her husband, we made this club. So I
Yes.
really appreciate both of you and give energy to and belief forming this Rotary Club of Shwe, Bangkok. So,
That's right.
Nyan, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you very much again, Consupan, to arrange this happen today for giving us a chance to participate in the live stream today. And also welcome to all viewers too. And I'm youth service chair of Rotary Club of Central Yangon. And this is my second year as a youth service chair in this Rotary year now. My profession is I'm doing business for hotel and tourism. Our main market is Italian. Our market share in Italy market and in Myanmar is about 50-60, but it's nothing left now. And we have hotels, where 5 hotels now in very critical conflicts area now. So we've survived. So I'm here now. I'm happy to be part of the Rotary community and as a youth service chair. And thank you very much.
Yeah, I understand that we all have
Thank you all very much.
Yeah, I understand that we all have a very tough
thank you all very much for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll start our conversation with Susu. I was told the first Rotary Club in Myanmar was chartered in 1929 or 96 years ago, but were
Yes.
reintroduced only recently in 2014 after being
Correct.
inactive for a big while. This is
Mhm.
very remarkable. Will you please share with us the journey of 96-year history in Myanmar in brief?
Yes, Consupen, thank you. Rotary has a very long history in Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. The presence of Rotary in the country dates back to the colonial period, and it has gone through various phases, as you mentioned, because the earlier establishment was in 1929, as you mentioned. In the picture, you can see the club of Tayanyo in those older times in British rule Myanmar. So we were one of the very thriving Rotary in Southeast Asia during that time, and it grows up to 1950s, and then in 1962 the country's political changes with a shift towards the socialism. So it restrict foreign organizations to have clubs in Myanmar. So the Rotary Clubs, together with many other international NGOs, were shut down at that time. So several decades has passed without Rotary in Myanmar, but the return was as you mentioned, in 2014, with the very first club established in Yangon called Rotary Club of Yangon. And then since then we have more and more clubs, and new Rotary clubs have formed in different cities and engaging in projects and relating mostly to water sanitation, education, healthcare, and disaster relief, because that's what our country needs the most, and it is all in the Rotary area of focuses. So right now we have actually 8 Rotary clubs in Myanmar. And then we have, as of today, 6 Rotaract clubs in Myanmar, and we have 1 Interact club. So, and coming more, so, the clubs in Yangon, you can see that the Rotary clubs in Myanmar in the slide that we are showing right now. So we have a Rotary Club of Yangon, Rotary Club of Central Yangon, Rotary Club of Greater Yangon, and we have a Rotary Club of Mandalay, Rotary Club of Yadanabo, and Mr. Ellis Club, Rotary Club of Shwe, Bangkok. And also for the Rotaract Club, we have the one I mentioned here, we have 5, and there is 1 additional Rotaract Club of Greater Yangon. So for the Interact Club, we have the Club of Hero Yangon. So it's really amazing to see that, we have many Rotary clubs right now. So currently involved in polio eradication efforts and providing clean water sanitation. And among all those, I'm very proud to say that all the Rotary clubs in Myanmar, with the Rotary clubs, we are working together. So as a Rotary community, it's really great to see them, despite all the challenges that we are facing in Myanmar. Thank you, Konsupen.
Thank you, Masu.
Wow, amazing. Alex,
Yeah.
Alex, would you walk us through the new chapter of Rotary clubs in Myanmar?
Yeah, sure. Actually, according to the Susu presentation, I noticed that we already make for all generation, from Interact, Rotaract, and then to our Rotary. So that's it's a well developed. We can say that it is a well developed by generations in Myanmar. So I got some pop up questions that. Although we built that kind of for this generation, but it is not the easy one, right? So is there any other challenges, because this is a very very tough period? So I would like to know from Susu that how our Rotary clubs in Myanmar addresses the contemporary challenges.
Yes, Co-Alex, as you mentioned, we have many challenges. Political security challenges, we have economic hardships, as you know, a lot of uncertainties in our country. But as you see, despite all these challenges, Rotary in Myanmar continue to provide humanitarian support to local communities. So the challenges are, of course, the economic hardship. As you can imagine, Myanmar economy has been struggling, and many local businesses and donors are facing their own financial strains. So it reduced our potential sponsorship for Rotary initiatives. And also the banking restriction and foreign currency controls, they all make financial transaction for humanitarian aids in Myanmar more complicated. So access to, another thing is access to remote or conflicts affected area is also challenging. And some of the projects we want to do in a remote area are simply not possible because the accessibility is really an issue. And for our, members, even to gather sometime is also, some civil unrest and difficulties to even to commute from one city to another. So in this time of very hardship, we still have, you can see, Rotary Clubs, Rotaract Clubs, and even Interact Clubs. It means despite all these challenges, Rotary and Myanmar continue to provide what we have to do, we do, The other things that we cannot do are beyond our control.
I see. But I also noticed that even though we have challenges, but not only RCCY, but also
Yes.
other Rotary clubs organize each other, work together, very united movements. That's I noticed that. So that's the reason that not only one club, but also other clubs work together, think together, and overcome these challenges. That's the success factors of our Rotary clubs.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Supan, any comments from here?
Amazing. I would like to hear more from your younger guest speakers.
Charles?
Yes, hi. To add a little bit to the question asked earlier, I would like to also just add a little bit to what AG Sue mentioned earlier. In the perspective of Rotaract clubs and the youth of Myanmar, we have, I think, also very similar, but sometimes also unique differences. The first similar aspect, I think, is in terms of financial capabilities. When I mean financial, I don't really mean in terms of receiving grants or donations, but in the sense that, the youth that we are working with are the majority are students, for example, or the majority will be working professionals. And they are just people that are starting out their lives. So in terms of them actually having a lot of financial capacities, it's very limited. So that's the first part that I think are some of the difficulties. Other parts, of course, as mentioned earlier, is as part of Rotaract, we're trying to push for youth development. So that is something that we're fully engaged with. And as you know, these young children or kids are just developing in their lives right now. So for us as an organization, we're trying to push more for professional and youth development with, of course, community service, because we have a lot of difficulties and restrictions in Myanmar that we're trying to push in terms of infrastructures. So there's a lot of things that we're working with the youth, and it's sometimes challenging in these respects. So that's what I would say about the youth of Myanmar.
Wow.
Everyone here.
Well, Charles, how old are our members under Rotaract?
So the Rotaract, as part of the project that Rotary International set out to initially set up, it was from 18 to 30 years old initially. Then they broke this requirement for the age restrictions. But the minimum requirement is 18 years, but there's no age gap limit anymore. So you can be technically 35, 40. There's no issue.
Wow. Anything you'd like to add, A?
AG Sue, Charles make the comments and their experience is make the question complete. I really don't have much to add on, but for the youth, we Rotary really have a chance and manage to develop them to get the leadership skills, their community in a contribution and everything. This is it. Thank you.
Wow, great, great, great. Susu, as a leader, as a senior Rotary leader, what is the role of young people, our future, in Rotary and Rotaract clubs, and how do you develop or engage them, especially in the contributions towards the community?
Yes, indeed, it's very, very important to keep our youth motivated, especially at this time,
Yes.
I always say that when we were younger, the challenges were different. But the youth in Myanmar at this time, I can't imagine their stress, So I feel like we have to encourage them to get involved in something that will motivate and lift their spirit. You can see in the picture we just projected, this is one of the projects that we did in a very remote area we call Pa Line Village in the southern Shan state in Kaya border. And we can see that, the villagers there, they are very happy to see the water because that area very scared of water. They don't have water. So when we do this project, and they got this access to water, they came to see in that tank, to see the water flowing in. And you cannot imagine how happy they were and make us happy too. So I would like our youth to get involved in this kind of project and lift their spirit, because the potential benefit of Rotary and Rotary clubs give them, a lot of hope and leadership development. You can imagine that the young members, they, work with us like, experienced older business leader and in many social aspects. So they get to learn from us, they work with us, and also, give opportunity to take a leadership role. When they do this project, they don't have to be the CEO of a business. They can lead a project. They can initiate and, create their own project and see the success of the project. So it's really developed leadership skill. And the community service and social impact that they give in, result of what they've done. This is Rotary Club Center, where we did a project, all the Rotary Clubs and Rotary Clubs in Myanmar. We work together. They can volunteer there, teach the young people, with their skillful, whatever their profession background, and medical assistant, because we have many young medical doctors in our Rotary Clubs also. And the volunteering foster a sense of responsibility and empathy for them. So it encouraged the youth to become an active citizen with full of, contribution to the community. And then, of course, it also gives them a lot of networking, career opportunity, because, exposure to what other clubs leaders are doing and involved in the, networking. And it opened doors for them to the global opportunities as well. And scholarship, leadership program, they can sometimes join us in Thailand or somewhere where we are given leadership training. And during our last Rotary Leadership Institute, we bring one of the young member of our Rotary Club to that training. And we can see that she contribute a lot ideas, So we are very happy to get youth involved. And then, of course, it's personal growth, professional growth. So it's, in conclusion, I think Rotary plays a very crucial role in empowering Myanmar's youth, especially at this time. So we work together with Charles and Nyein. They really give their time. It's incredible to see them working with the youth. So this is really, I salute them and give them a full credit for that. Thank you.
Great, Charles. With a reference to youth, I have to come to you. As a member of Rotaract Club and a past district Rotaract representative, although you switched to the Rotary Club of Yangon now, you've mentioned the challenges faced by youth. But yet you have been able to achieve something. Would you like to share some of your success stories with us?
Yes, sure. In terms of the development, I think with Rotary and Rotaract clubs, we can see in the last, I think, 2 years, there's been a rapid growth of interest with Rotaract clubs in Myanmar. When I was DR, District Rotaract Representative last year, we were able to charter 3 clubs, and this year we have chartered 1 new club very recently, and we have about another two clubs that are potentially planning to be chartered this year. So when we look at that, we see that there is a rapid growth and a very big demand in Rotary clubs in Myanmar. As part of the projects that we have initiated, going hand in hand with Rotary clubs, as you can see on the screen, we have this program and a donation campaign during COVID-19 called IABM, Ensuring a Better Myanmar, which through my club and through the Rotary Club of Central Yangon, we were able to set up this donation campaign where we receive donations from individuals, organizations, maybe Rotary clubs, Rotary clubs, or NGOs, and we were able to insure 2,000 frontliners and healthcare workers, doctors, nurses as well. So this was a very, I could say, a very creative program where when a frontliner would be COVID positive, we would be able to give them insurance, not for health insurance, not only when they pass on, but also when they actually get COVID, which was, I think, something very wonderful for them, because they are all volunteers. They put their life at risk, and when they get COVID-19, most of the time it's a really long time for them to recover, and some of them don't really recover. So this is why when we provided this program, we received a lot of good feedback from these frontliners and their families, mentioning how vital this was to them, because this was all on a voluntary basis for these frontliners. So these are sort of some of the programs and some of the projects that I wanted to highlight, because this is something that the Rotary clubs are doing. We're trying to think outside of the box, not providing the normal projects and campaign ideas, which I just wanted to present. And these are some of the photos of our project as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles.
Great big applauses to you and your members. Now I have to switch to you, Alex. Alex,
Sure.
you briefly introduced Shwe Bangkok Rotary Club at the beginning of our show. It is now time to please share more on the recent collaboration project on youths with certain Rotary clubs in Myanmar. Over to you, Alex.
Okay. Actually, I was invited by Nyein about the Ryler project last month in Yangon. As you know that I am a licensed and professional trainer, especially on team buildings. So I got a license from England. So it's really, I can contribute to these road tracks, my professional skills. So I went there and I have one section, half day section with the kids. We play together, we train together, we eat together with the road tracks. It's a really fun, and even we shout a lot, and even my voice cannot come out at the end. So and also we got a lot of support from the other club Rotary members upon this project. So for this occasion, I would like to invite Nyein to explore more about this project. So my question is, how and when these initiatives to collab with these Rotary clubs in Myanmar and began and carry on, and also this as we call that Ryler, yeah. So
Yes.
Kaung, it was recently done and mentioning that the impact of RILA on the participants and the future endeavors. So could you please explain about this?
Well, actually, as a Rotary Club of Central Yangon, this is our second time for doing a RILA program. But the first one is only virtual, but because the COVID time, we could not able to arrange virtual physical one. So this is the very first RILA program that we could manage to cover all the 8 leadership subjects in within 2 days with 66 participants and with goal setting subject at the end as a bonus. And all the youth leaders, they are really happy, and they are really full of energy and to participate, and they learn and they got a lot from expert professional trainer and speaker. And also, we organized to give the leadership outstanding awards, and we choose for 3 students, first prize, second prize, third prize. That all of them are really amazing, and they could pick up all details of the lecture, and they can interact. They are very responsive, and the participation skills is really wonderful, and we all really had a great time.
Thank you. Actually, I would like to add one more thing, that the photo that you showed in the first one is about Being Foundation. So this is about our club projects, which is we are doing at the border trade areas, especially to the kids' education of the migrant workers. So which is about there are a lot of learning centers in the border areas, and then the maybe more than 50 learning centers there. And one of the what we call the Being Foundation is the key player that who is contributing all the projects in these learning centers. So our clubs, the Being Foundation, and also we have a MOU with one of the Korean NGO. So we collect the budget funds together, and also last week we made a fundraising event in Bangkok. So we collect a lot of fundings, and we are planning on these learning centers, especially the kids, the education for the kids to be continue in their life. That's what we are doing. Please see the photos. That's what we are doing.
Oh, amazing. Wow.
So I have a plan that maybe in this Songkran time, maybe our club will visit to that areas, and we will talk or contribute something with the kids.
Wow, great job. Congratulations to all of you. Now, may each of you please share your vision on what is the future goals and aspirations for Rotary in Myanmar and in Bangkok, in the case of Alex. Starting first with Susu, your vision,
Yes,
future goals and aspirations.
Thank you, Konsupan. So, really, despite all the political and economic challenges, our mission and vision of Rotary in Myanmar is empowering youth, keeping relationship with our international network of friends through Rotary, and also to collaborate among clubs in Myanmar when we are doing community services. So I think these are the key, focus of Rotary mission in Myanmar, because we really need to empower our youth, especially this time when they need, empowerment. And it's very important for us to keep connected to the world through Rotary network of 1.4 million members across 200 plus countries. So we would like to keep this opportunity to have a friendship and network with the international. I don't want Myanmar Rotary to be left out, because of the challenges. And also, of course, when we do community services, I think we want to collaborate among clubs, all the strength of each clubs, and including Rotaract and Interact clubs. We can do all the community services together. I think this is the focus of the Rotary mission and vision for near future in Myanmar, because Rotary in Myanmar stand out from other charity and donation-based organization. Why? Because it is focused on sustainable long-term impact through leadership development, global network, and hands-on community services, not just donation. It is a service, hands-on, and we involve. We are the people of action. So that's the vision for Myanmar Rotary. Thank you.
Aha, that's so. Now, Alex, what would be your vision?
I like one quote. Life is short. Smile while you have teeth. Right? So, how do you see yourself and how do you end up your life? I saw one gentleman who is about 94 years of age from Rotary Club of Canterbury. His Rotarian life is 62 years and 100% attendance. So I really like him. I want to end my life like this. So sorry, I have a computer program.
Nope. No problem. I will then switch to Charles first, and then we'll come back to you, Alex.
Okay,
Charles,
can you hear me? Can you hear
as
me?
a youth leader, what would be? Yeah, we heard you. Are you okay now, Alex?
Okay. So as I said before, I want to end up like that kind of gentleman in my life. So in our Myanmar words, we call that adaptability. It means that you do yourself, only you need to take care of others, help others. So I want to add some words in our Rotary code that we call that service above self, right? So, but I want to add one more word, that service above self with a smile. So that's my own philosophy for our Rotary. Thank you.
Wow. That's quite a positive attitude. Now, switching to you, Charles, as a youth leader, what is your vision?
In terms of what we're trying to cultivate in Myanmar, I think we could break down, as you mentioned, the goals of Rotaract in Myanmar into 4 points. The first is leadership development. As I always mention, when you or anyone joins Rotary or Rotaract, we assume that one day you can become the president. You can lead your club. You can lead your community, and that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to groom leaders for tomorrow. So that's number one. Number two is, of course, being part of the youth, professional development plays a huge role. So I think in terms of the second point, we have to definitely mention professional development, helping these youth become leaders of tomorrow in the aspect of their personal life, professional life, and actually going out there and creating impact in our communities. Number three would be, of course, community service. That's why we all join Rotary and Rotaract, clubs in the first place. And last but not least, we would like, AG Sue mentioned, we would like to promote international service, and that's why, as part of Rotaract clubs this year in Myanmar. We're trying to do international youth exchanges. We will be having a youth exchange to India, to Malaysia, and we're also developing as part of a Myanmar Rotary and Rotaract organizations to go to Taiwan as well. So we're trying to bridge that gap with the international community, and in aspect that has never happened in Myanmar. So we're trying to push for that, create a more global approach to Rotary and Rotaract in Myanmar.
Wow, very aspiring. Last but not least, what about you, A? What is your vision?
As a youth service chair, like we just recently done a RILA program, and we could manage to develop the all youth leadership skills, and they have really chance to build the brighter future, and through Rotary, I miss one clause that I would like to add on for the Rotary. After the RILA program, we could charter one Rotaract club, and which we will sponsor very soon, and we have received 8 more Rotaractor in our Rotaract club. So those positive differences and in our Rotary community. So through Rotary, so I'm very going on to develop the young leadership in coming Rotary years. Thank you.
Good luck with your passion. Thank you. Wow, time flies. I truly admire your resilience, commitment, determination, leadership, unity, and vision, and the spirit of service above self. Having spent approximately 50 minutes together now, will each of you please leave with us one key takeaway or final thought? Starting first with Susu.
Yes, it's really great show today, and Rotary's journey in Myanmar mirrors the country's history, resilience, and transformation. So we see it as part of a global network. We want to connect with the world, foster collaboration, and we want to do the culture exchange, empowering leadership, and most of all, the Rotarians in Myanmar, we would like to have this collective action for lasting impact, and hoping that we will create magic for those who needs in Myanmar. Thank you.
Thank you. Alex, one key takeaway.
Actually, we have a lot, learned a lot in this sections. But the thing is, you have to ask your heart, right? Ask your heart and soul. You need to love people. If you love people, and your mind will understand how people's feelings, and you will know what you can do. That's the basics of Rotary. That what I understand. So as long as you have a good heart and mind, and the willingness to help people, so we want that kind of people in our clubs, and welcome all of these people. Let's do together. Let's work together. Not only for the good of the Rotary clubs, but also for our country and the world. So that's my last one.
Great. Over to you, Charles. One key takeaway.
Yep. I would like to add on to what Co-Alex mentioned earlier. I would like to extend my open arms in inviting any youth or even people that are aspiring to be Rotarians to join Rotary and Rotaract clubs, because it's life-changing. It developed me, and it's my turn to give back. So I hope that we can do that as well, and we can grow our communities and do better things in our community in Myanmar, because We need that a lot here. So I would just like to extend an open invite to everyone that, as Co-Alex mentioned, has a passion, has a heart willing to support people to come and join us. It doesn't matter which club you join. It just matters that you join and you contribute. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. Last but not least.
For the Rotary, there are 5 pillars: integrity, service, leadership, diversity, fellowship. We all Rotarians around the world, we moving forward with those 5 pillars all together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Alex Kaung, our passionate and talented co-moderator, charter president of Shwe Bangkok Rotary Club. Thank you, all amazing guests. Su Su Tin, District 3350 Assistant Governor. Thank you, Charles Aung Steber, past District Rotaract Representative, and Nyein, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, or Lila Chair. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us live or tape. Thank you, Coach Ben and her 2 talented daughters for a wonderful live talk production support. Remember, we welcome comments or questions on all social media channels, and we'll try our best to get back to you. Visit us at Facebook page Creating Magic with Rotary to connect with us for our next episode on Sunday, March 15th. And if you are interested in being involved in Rotary service projects, in addition to what Charles and Alex promote, please visit by Google or visit our Rotary Club near you, or just go to website World Wide Web Rotary.org, Rotary.org, as appeared on the screen. World has changed. Watch us at any time, from anywhere, and on any device. See you next time. But before we say goodbye, let's close our program with Shwe Bangkok's theme song. You guys take care. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's listen to the song.
In the heart of Bangkok, we found a new home. Myanmar hearts that roam, never alone. Here in Thailand, a land so bright, we share our love like stars in the night. Shwe, 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 Bangkok. Shwe, 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 Myanmar. Love, love, love Thailand. Together hand in hand, side by side.